Hello and welcome to our broadcast. I hope this is working fine. We had this weird sound issue last week, and I think this is resolved now. At least I feel it looks good and sounds good. It sounds good. Okay, guys, what do you think? Do you have sound? Do you hear me? Do you see me? I really want to ask this now. It works. Oh my god. My goodness. That's good. So let's start with some chess and see about some challenges. Do we have somebody who have not played before? Is there somebody around? Not this one, not this one. I think most of Marcus Us. I'm going to play him. Marcus Us or something like that. I hear clicking. We hear you. That's good. So let's see what Marcus Us is doing. Okay, he plays the Verisov and the Jobava opening. Okay. I really don't think that nets whites all that much, but it is a good way of getting an unexplored position for sure. So I'm going to take on d4. I keep it. Oh no, a6. Yeah, not allowing knight b5, please. Okay. I think this is a good antidote. Just develop normally and maybe trade the bishop. Okay, we'll trade the bishop. Normally, white is going for long castles in this position, but he just castled short. Let's see. This doesn't feel very threatening. No, I'm happy with this. That looks like a decent reversed Caro. Not reversed Caro. Reversed Queen's Gambit declined. It's a little bit like the Caro-Khan exchange. He did the same yesterday with Jan. So the same opening. Okay. Yeah, now I'm threatening to take on d4. Okay. Doesn't react here. If he takes with the queen, I have knight... Oh, I've got knight b4 now. This looks problematic. Okay, so I can take with the knight or I can take with the rook. Taking with the rook doesn't look great, but I can take with the knight. He has to go rook f1 now, I believe. Rook f1, I'm sorry. What am I saying here? Rook f1. My knight doesn't have that many squares. Okay. I'm kind of curious what he's considering here. Isn't this kind of mandatory? Rook f1. Yeah, now he plays it. Okay, so I'm slightly worried about my knight being trapped. But this maybe is a move, yeah? I'm covering b7 and I have knight b4 as an escape route. If he is playing a3 to cut off my knight, I have queen to b5, I believe. Okay, so here, yeah, I'm just going back. So it's this knight has done like a take the money and run job, yeah, take the pawn and go back. Knight a5 to c4 now looks good, if I can get it in. Okay, not possible. Bishop d8 maybe. Yeah, bishop d8. And now knight a5. That's nice, yeah, to get the knight to c4. Yeah, very nice piece now on c4. Let's see what to do here with the bishop here. Maybe bishop here. That's a good diagonal on the king. And now I probably just want to double on the c file. It's probably technically okay. I don't want the double pawn, but if I go back, I think I go back. I wanted to say if I go back, it looks a little bit, but now I have f5. Yeah, this is an important move, I think. Just shutting down everything, and now I have knight e8, d6 to e4. Actually, I wanted to ask something, and it's on Reddit. Yeah, I look at the chess page of Reddit quite regularly. There was a discussion about the Banter Blitz sessions here on Chess24, and the general consensus was that Peter Svidler is doing the best job, which I kind of agree with. I mean, I also like the others, but I really like to watch Peter. He's really giving lots of great insight. Anyway, it's not about who's the best or anything, because I think that they all do a good job. The thing is different. I want to ask something different, and they said, or there was people were agreeing that Svidler also does the most in terms of explaining ideas and actually providing insight that is useful. Like it's the most instructive, and I wondered if that what you think about the way I do the commentary here on the games. I know that I focus a lot on the questions, like answering questions about books or training or whatever, and I feel that this is usually quite welcome. Still, do you feel I should talk more about the games and explain more? It's not that I cannot do it, it's just a conscious choice that I probably do it less than. I mean, I could do it more, is what I'm trying to say. If you feel that would be better, please let me know. It would be interesting to learn and maybe change something. Okay, anyway, I'm attacking the knight on h5 here, and was thinking that I can force it back here. It doesn't do all that much, I have to say. Maybe I take and go knight d6. Yeah, here's knight e5, but I have a check here. That's an important detail. And now attack it. Yeah, a bishop takes d4 is the thing. Wow. That's not. I would like to take this just like that, but okay. So I'm taking this and play knight e4. That's good. So d4 now is not hanging directly, but close to it. g3 is also weak. Yeah, I saw this move, but does it do all that much? Probably bishop f7. Yeah, I try to react to all the questions. I mean, it has limits what you can do, but I try to do it. I'm usually not willingly ignoring something. Okay, so Marcus resigned after rook c7. He's losing more material. Yeah, I think it's you're right. I mean, everybody is different, so it makes sense that there are different kind of styles. I'm just saying that if many people would say, okay, you should do more of this, more of that, I'm willing to think about it, yeah, and maybe adjust things if I feel like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, anyway, let's go to the next challenge, playing PHC 123. Is that him? I don't know. You want a sharp variation against the King's Indian. Yeah, if you want really sharp, you can play the four pawns attack, which is a tad crazy, but it puts players to the test if they don't know stuff. Yeah, PHC. We have a Sicilian, and let's see. Okay. One thing I know, I'm not going to play the dragon. This is kind of a nightmare for me. So maybe I go for a knight off. Hey, he's taking lots of time here in the opening, even for the most normal moves. I hope for PHC that this doesn't backfire. I mean, I am a somewhat slow player, but you have to be cautious there. Okay, so H3. Yeah, this is nowadays really popular, and it is dangerous. I'm currently looking at the open Sicilian with white a little bit. I know that this is not my usual opening, but I'm working for, or I'm thinking about my work with my chess students, and they need information on the open Sicilian, and I need to have some knowledge, so I'm working on open Sicilians at the moment. And H3 is getting very popular nowadays. Okay, I'm going with B5 here. The Hyper Dragon, I should play that, the Hyper Accelerated Dragon. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I don't mind to take opening requests as long as it's a reasonable opening. I'm not playing something that is total nonsense, like, I know, the Albans or something. Okay. You can also play the same-ish variation of the King's Indian, but I don't really, if you ask me, I'm not considering this to be a very sharp variation, to be honest. The same-ish I consider to be more of a strategically focused line. I mean, there are those variations with long castles, but they only work if white is playing something weird. Black is playing something weird. I am not playing I mean, I can play the French. It's not, I mean, I don't like the opening all that much because of my bad results, but I'm willing to play it. Okay, so what's going on here? Now we have transposed some kind of English attack, but with white having wasted a move on H3. So I'm playing the setup that I remember from Kasparov's games: knight to B6, knight to D7, and then to C4. Knight B6, knight B8 to D7, knight to E5, knight to C4. This is something. And you really need to play PHC. This is a blitz game. He looks very relaxed on that picture. Yeah, so here, knight B6. Now the semish, I mean, the semish can get sharp, surely. I mean, it's an opening that I really think is a little bit underestimated, especially considering there is this F3 move order, 3F3, that adds something to the semish. Maybe I should have played Bishop H4 here, now that I think of it. But okay, I'm fine. Oh, that I'm taking. I'm on this. I think he really thought that queen would be on C7 or something like that. Okay, PHC. Yeah, but you really have to play a bit quicker in the opening. And if you feel uncomfortable in the open Sicilian, maybe you played a very sharp line, and maybe something more conservative is easier to do. Some more general observations. Yeah, okay, we'll see what to do. So, who do we have? Knut und Knuffi. Oh, that's a cool name, but he's not online at the moment anymore. Daniel Starmark. Okay, why not? Got white, and I have to, I mean, maybe let's go e4. Yeah, let's see if I already can do something in the open Sicilian. Well, we don't know if there's a Sicilian coming, but it happens reasonably often. So, okay. What to do here? I like these kind of setups against the modern. It's quite a solid setup, and it fits well with playing the Spanish or the Italian game. So quick F5. What do I recommend against the King's Indian? Well, the King's Indian is not so easy to answer this question, because actually I believe that many lines present serious challenges for black. And I mean, black is kind of okay in most of them, but in terms of like putting black to the test, there are many lines that you can play, and it's something where you have to go with your own tastes. If you want to control the position, play the fianchetto. If you want to attack directly, play the 4 pawns. I think a good system is also the H3 classical, the Makagonov-Tomaszewski system. It's something that I recently lost a game with very badly with white, by playing absolutely bad chess. But it's still, I still think it's a good line. But you can also play various classical lines. It depends a lot on your personal tastes. What do I think about the Worrell attack? This is a line of the Ruy Lopez. It's a pretty decent sideline, I would say. If you want something offbeat against the Spanish, it's something you can do. Okay, I mean, okay, I think it's less testing than a main line, but it's still something to play when you want a typically Spanish kind of game, but you don't want the heavy theory. You can play the Worrell. The Worrell in the Spanish is with Queen E2. I also play 3-0. I mean, I prefer 5. Because I can just explain it a little bit more, and I'm not so there's less yeah, it's less hectic. I can do more explanations, but if you prefer 3-minute, I'm taking this as well. I wonder if I somehow can get the chat window on my main. Let me do that. Does that work? So that I don't have to, that I can have everything on one screen, so I don't have to look at the left-hand side all the time. So what's going on here? I think I'm going to try to get these pawns rolling. If he takes e4, there's no dynamism. So those 3 pawns, they are not going anywhere, and B and C pawn are going somewhere. I'm fairly sure. So I just take him. Keep it simple has always been my mantra. Yeah, rook B takes, there's bishop e7. Rook F takes, there's c7. So that's a big one. And it's a big fork. Okay, good game, star mark here. Let's see what challenges we do have. Yeah, I wonder, there are a couple of strong challenges. I mean, I think let's play Schelling Ford now. I mean, I don't feel very warmed up, but if I play him at the end of the session, I'll be so tired I won't get anywhere. So Schelling Ford. My score is really huge, even though he's the rating favorite. So Let's see. Okay, they probably get a Spanish. I don't know what he plays. Does he play the Spanish? He does. Okay, oops. Is that actually 3 or 5? It's 5 minutes. Okay, he plays the delayed exchange, or sometimes called the Steenwijk variation. Steenwijker Variante. For those people who like some weird German pronunciation. Okay, so I'm blocking d4 here. This is a standard setup that black often goes for. I haven't played f6. Yeah, the score is 4 versus a half. This looks really strange. Really strange. What do I think about the 150 attack against the Pirz? The Pirz defense. The Pirz. Problems with the pronunciation. The 150 attack, by the way, is bishop e3, queen d2. Yeah, it's a good line. Good line, of course. Against the Pirz or modern, you can play basically anything. Not that this is a bad opening, but basically, whatever you do, you have chances for a slide edge. Just a matter of what kind of position type you want. Okay, I delayed f6 for quite a while so that knight h4 wasn't possible, but now I have to... Oh, I'm blundering the a-pawn. And that's the... I'm sorry for that harsh words. It's the only way to lose this kind of position. I really think that this whole setup is excellent for black. But if you blunder a pawn, you can even lose this position. Okay. If I go b6 and I do the same thing with the pawn on a5, white has zero idea in this position. But this is my take. I really think that this is actually very one-sided position where black is fine. Anyway, I have to play without the a-pawn. What do I think about the Karo Kann? I can pronounce it in German. The Karo Kann. Yeah, of course a good opening. Nowadays it's not so easy to play it. I mean, people have realized that the advanced variation is quite strong. So you don't get the classical all that often. Not that the classical is terrible for white or anything, but the yeah, it is pretty clear now that the advance is the true test of the Karo, probably, and this is not an easy line to play at all. Requires heavy theoretical knowledge. So I blundered a big pawn, but my position is still okay. And I'm ahead on the clock. Oh, I can do two things at a time. I really can. I mean, every Blitz game that I'm playing nowadays is with commentary, so don't worry. I mean, it kind of... You lose a little bit of playing strength, but the point of these shows is that I actually do talk about my games. Don't worry. So b6, and I think I'm getting the pawn back. That's uncovered. Here. Bishop h2 check. Did I have a tactic? Did I have a tactic? Maybe I had, huh? Okay, but what now? Well, I could have taken. I see. Tja, it's not easy to do something here. I'm kind of okay, of course, but it's difficult to do something. He gets that back, huh? Okay. Okay, queen b6 was a stupid idea, probably. Let's try to make it a bit difficult for him to play this. So here, queen g4. King f7 and maybe bring the rook up. But okay, it's not so easy here actually to avoid the trade. We'll see. My idea now is maybe g5. My bishop on e5 is really strong. It covers all kinds of business. Here bishop takes. That's a shame. Bishop takes king e7, and then I've got the check there. Check. Doesn't work. Okay, let's move the king then. Still intending g5. Yes, he has queen f5 here. Oh my god. That's not looking great, really not. g5, bishop takes, rook takes h4. This looks completely bonkers. He can take on f6. That looks bad. I don't know. I don't know. This is not a good ending. Now you can go. Queen g3 is maybe strong, threatening rook e5. I don't know about that one. This could hold. That might hold. He gets h4 in. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I can get to c2 and d3 here. Rook a6 is maybe an idea. Like h4, rook a6 for mate. Okay, anyway, I have to play actively. There's no other choice. He's got g6 coming, huh? I hate to lose this game. I really had a good position there. And I'm still kind of hating that I blundered the a pawn. Okay, come on. I can resign that. Okay. Okay, so it's still a good game, shelling forward. And now it really displays a proper score, 4.5, 1.5. Now, I just think what I'm getting at is, I really absolutely don't like the setup for white. If I just play b6 and keep this structure, I don't know what white's plan is. For me, I just play knight b8, c6, d4, and I'm just better with black. But anyway, maybe I'm not understanding the position correctly. Anyway, let's go for a new game. Goran Strandberg. Goran Strandberg. That sounds weird. Goran Strandberg. Sounds better. Let's see what Goran is up to. Go e5. And do we get the same line? Probably not. Okay. So what do we do? Okay, I go bishop g4. Oh, this is a pawn sack. I wondered if he did the sacrifice on purpose or not. It's actually not that terrible, I think. Queen takes. I don't remember exactly how this continues. I think white can try to do that. Queen takes on d4, and then I forgot about it. No, I think, is that good? That looks very weak now. If I go knight h5, he has bishop to d5. That looks weird. Queen d7, strange. That's not clear if I should go knight h5 now immediately or not. f4. I would like to prevent him from going f4 here. Okay, I'm not sure about this, but let's get those moves in first. One motivation for this knight a5 is always that you get the c-pawn involved in the game very quickly. I know the knight is offside and often you have to spend time, but don't underestimate that you can use the pawn now. If you have it on c7, it doesn't participate in the fight for the center at all. And now at least it's doing something. Yeah, I think he has to... The next moves are very important. This I don't know about. Now I get to probably blockade him on f4. I thought he has to do something drastic like f4 maybe. b3 seemed very slow. And you don't want to fianchetto. He probably wanted to prevent knight c4, but I'm not sure that I want to go there. I usually only play every challenger once in a session, at least as long as there are challenges out, of course. I also try to play against people that I have not yet played before, or not that often at least. Yeah, okay, I'm happy to trade the bishops so that f4 is coming here. The knight comes to f4. This is the big hole. It's funny, yeah? Knight on a5 on an h5. Yeah, for the German audience, there was something that was often said in my chess club. Springer am Rand spielt jeden an die Wand. I'm not going to translate that. And sometimes those knights on the rim are not that dim. Okay, so I'm going to take this, or I can also check on f4. That's also interesting. But I think the queen is rather misplaced on f4, so let's do it. Yeah, that is a great knight. A great knight. I just need the other knight to come into the game. A good idea would be, if I can get it in, to take on d4, then knight c6 and knight to d4. I think I'm going to do that. Let's take and go knight c6. Now I'm getting to d4. That looks nice. A knight on f4 and a knight on d4. The bishop on c2 really is not good. Nah, that looks really nice. Goran Strandberg. Those knights are really great. Yeah, I really don't look at the king at the moment all that much. It looks like he has a weak king position. And this is probably quite true. But first of all, let's get the knights into the game. And yeah, it really... Okay, knight e2 wins an exchange. But I really don't want the exchange here. Checkmate is better. And oh wow, how does he avoid it? I don't think he can actually. Yeah, that's just over now. This is all let's at the end an effect of this early pawn capture here, which damaged the pawn structure, and ultimately I got the knight to f4. This is and before you ruin your structure like that, I think you rather want to sacrifice a pawn here with queen takes f3. This is I think this is probably a better choice. Just give up this pawn and play for activity rather than kill your own pawn structure. Okay, still a good game by Goran Strandberg. Who do we have? Oh, Goran Strandberg. Who else do we have? We have Flaneur from Mexico. Probably I'm mispronouncing this again. So, okay, I go 1e4 again, experiment a little bit. At least for me, this is an experiment. Okay, Flaneur. Are you playing? I don't wait all that long. Okay, so let's do 3, 2, 1. Okay. So many challenges. Another Mexican challenge, but it doesn't look like he's on. Yeah, let's try. I mean, how does that work? I can go accept. Ginebra Lemonade. What about him? Do you want to play? Like 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, here we go. So maybe we get a Benko, the opening that I currently study or have studied recently. Okay, so he's playing the main line. And let's see, what do we do here? I think I castle, right? e4, queen a5. Yeah, the fianchetto variation is basically harmless against this move order. Let's see what Ginebra Lemonade is up to. Rook e1. Yeah, here I can actually take. And okay, now rook b1. Okay, usually the idea of this move is to play b3. That's not possible now. Knight here. And queen a5 next, I guess. Okay, let's go queen to a5. I always have knight e5 available if he puts more pressure here. Oh wow, okay. bishop d2. So why is it impossible to take on b2? Or is it not? Let's see if I take that. Takes b2. Maybe he's got some queen c2 or some weird line. I don't know. Probably there's more than one good line here. This threatens knight f3, knight d2, so he has to do something about it. So this, and now I felt I should be okay, because if the light squared bishops are traded, I'm fine. There are holes on f3 and everything. a4, interesting move. So if I take here, rook takes, no. Knight d3. I can also just take. I can also just take. Why not? And then rook b8. He does not have knight b5 because I can take on d2. So I don't need to. Now I can take here. That was important. The fork trick on f3. Okay, so that was a piece. Yeah, Genebra, I think probably you were okay there before you give up the, like here. I mean, I like my position. I think I'm very active and should be okay. The light squares are a problem, c4 and d3. It's always those tricks in the position with queen d2 and so on. Benko is a tricky opening, always so active. So let's see, who do we? Somebody I haven't played yet. Bastivenko. Yeah, let's go Bastivenko. And it's black again. Do I get a Benko again? No. Okay. Yeah, this is a symmetrical English. That's a very sound choice for black. And yeah, here I'm grabbing. I'm taking this. I think that black is fine after this. White structure is quite questionable, and he has to be very precise to avoid immediate problems. Here I'm intending to go knight e4. So probably f3 should be played. If not, I'm going to play knight e4 and get his bishop. What do I think about Fischer's critique that chess is too much about theory nowadays? Of course, yeah, the theoretical, the part that theory plays in modern chess is extremely high. I mean, you can argue about that, of course. I don't think there is a very clear-cut solution, however. I would like to see theory having less of a role, but I don't think we have a clear solution for that. There is this chess 960, but let's face it, it's not leading to interesting chess most of the time. Many of those positions that you are forced to play are just very unattractive to play, and I don't know. I've rarely seen an interesting chess 960 game. I don't know. Maybe we should limit it not to like 960 positions, but maybe like 50 or so. I don't know. There are ideas like that, but I don't think that chess 960 is a solution. Porngrabber asks if I have any information when the ebook about my English series will be published. Unfortunately, I don't have any information. I know that I've submitted everything, but I think this is still quite some work. I mean, I have given Chess24 all my analysis, the commentary. It looks fine, let's say, but it's not yet in a state that it can be released. They have to put in some work. That's what I'm trying to say, and I don't know how long this will take. It probably will still take a while. And this is funky here, right? I mean, I have 2 knights and he's attacking me here. That looks really difficult here, this position. Whoa. I'm scared. Do you do more video series? Yeah, if you want me to produce more for Chess24 theory or something, yeah, drop them a message. Yeah, I'm happy to do it. But it's all about yeah, they have to basically hire me again to do something, and I'm happy to do it, but I think you would have to increase the pressure on the Chess24 authorities to get me again to do something. Yeah, this looks dangerous, definitely dangerous. Okay, so Queen c5 maybe, or something like that. Queen f3. Okay. Okay, let's get the dice rolling here. I have to do something drastic. And then take d5. Maybe this is giving me some chances here in this probably pretty bad position. Svitler's idea to do post-mortems. Yeah, he's doing this now for the Russian Championships. Cool stuff. I've watched some of it. And yeah, that's really cool if you can get a strong player like Peter to do that. I don't think many would be willing to. It's just it's such a huge, it's some effort, yeah, and it distracts you from your tournament. Wow, what a bad position. Can I take f4? No. Yeah, but it's lost anyway, so let's do it. I need some activity quite urgently. If he takes it, Queen c3 is maybe not all that clear. And he doesn't have that much time. I don't know. Okay, Queen c2. What about this? Okay, that looks at g6. That's a good move, probably. Rook c8 he can take. That's a shame. My God. Wow, Queen c2 is a very strong move. Very strong play here by white. Wow. He just completely annihilates me. And the only reason why I'm not resigning is I still have a couple of checks. Ah, my God. What a round. I always hate to lose against bad openings like this, but he played very well after it. What can you do? It's still completely lost, of course. Rook takes as queen f1. These are the kind of things I'm working with here. Yeah. I really have not much left here. Okay. Okay. So very well played here by Benko. He really killed me there with his g4 business and so on. That was tough. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Naxo chess. I think I played most of the challenges I played already. Knut and Knuffi I haven't played, yeah, but it seems he's online, so let's do it. Did I fall below 2,600? No, I didn't. This is the kind of the lowest that I can stand. Yeah, I really, if I fall below 2.6, I really have to get to grips and start to score again. Oh wow, Knut, this is a very exciting opening. The Italian four knights. Oh my goodness! And before the game, you know, I was considering if I should make a big coffee to get awake, and now you play this against me. Whoa. But I have not castled. That provokes me. Maybe I can do something funky here. Oops. Really? Okay. But that looks dangerous for white, doesn't it? Knut. Knut. What happens here? If I go queen... Queen f6 is 95. I have to... No, not bishop e6, please. That he will take. Okay, I'm taking h3 here. At least we got an interesting position. I have no idea what it is. I mean, if it is good, bad, whatever. But it is not boring. Yes. I cannot castle long, which is a shame. I would love to do that. And 95 is just around the corner. Okay, let's keep that pawn. I mean, okay, he did not threaten to take it, but I think this still helps him. And maybe he can take a7 here, yeah? And I have to take with a knight. There's knight c7 potentially, and then queen to e6. I should have played that differently. I should not have allowed this. I probably have to do this. Otherwise, I'm not castling ever. Okay. I know, knight c7. Oh my god, I'm playing like a complete moron. Oh my god, no, I am totally lost now. Oh, king f8 is bishop h6. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Wow. I completely screwed that one up. Okay, let's resign. Ooh. Wow, Knut, you killed me. Or Knuffi, yeah, both of them. You killed me. Yeah, I think that was probably a bad choice to take on h3. I really cannot believe that this should be bad for me. Yeah. But wow, that was bad. Bishop h3. But you really punished me for that. Now I have to really get some points in. I need to go be above 2,600 again. Get some coffee. Now I'm not going to fire up the machine during the show. So who's the highest rated challenger? I need points. I need points. Moby with 2,100. That doesn't help all that much. He's gonna lose again. No, I'm playing very seriously here. If I'm below 2.6, that's not acceptable. Yeah, again, thanks for the game, Knut und Knuffi. That was a cool game. I mean, I didn't enjoy it all that much, but it was still a cool game. Okay, so let's see. We got Moby here went for the Tarrasch. Bishop e6 is a rare move. Quick queenside development here by Moby. That is, as I said, it's kind of unusual in this opening. Let's see what happens. d5 now is quite weak. Okay, so knight e4 looks good. Potentially knight to d6. Yeah, it will. I'm having this pawn, and it's not easy for him to. I try to keep it, is what I'm trying to say, and I don't know if he's able to hold it in the long run. I can play queen a4 here, maybe then b4. I'm trying that. A move like f5 would weaken black so much. I don't think he can allow or I can afford a move like that. Difficult, huh? I know. He decided to go for that. Okay, so I can do two things here. I can play knight d6 or I can go back. Going back is actually not bad because I have knight e5 coming up. Can also flick in rook c1. Like bishop c5, rook c1, and then knight e5. Yeah, this is good. Let's win this tempo. And now knight e5. There's too much pressure now on c6. That should cost at least a pawn. But how to do it? There are potential self pins here, like bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes, queen to d7. That could be an issue. So I think I'm probably winning, taking the pawn like that. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Yeah, Pinikun, I saw your challenge. You were both roughly rated the same. I want to, I'll go for the higher rated guys. So f4, yeah, going for counter play. Yeah, this, what I dislike is that potentially here, no. He's got like d3, and then all of a sudden there's play against f2. That is not so easy. Bishop h3 is also coming. So I'm going back, just going back. Oh no, we can take now, take everything, play d3. Huh. Like rook c1 takes g3, d3. Can be tricky. Whoa. What's going on here? Knight e4. Knight f3, queen c1. That I cannot do. Okay, let's go knight e4. He still takes c1. What am I doing here? He can still take it with the queen. I mean, okay, it's probably not the end of the world, but okay. Okay, let's not pre-move him. He might as well play the queen somewhere else. Queen e5 or whatnot. Yeah, there it is. Yes. My position is not very well coordinated. I need like 1 or 2 moves to get it sorted. d3 in particular irritates me. Okay, I take here first and try to, I want to get this rook away from the f file. He cannot take now as a7 is hanging. I wonder. I can take a5. It's really not that clear here, everything. Really not. It's not easy here. My queen is not well positioned. If I go f4, however, what is black's queen doing here? Isn't that overloaded, actually? It has to cover the bishop, and it doesn't have that many squares. Queen d5, there's knight f6. Queen h5, there is not g4. Okay, but I can take d4 maybe. Oh, I didn't actually see that move. But okay, I have f5, f6 at least. Yeah, there's a discussion about what a weak and strong player is, what kind of rating and so on. This is tough, really tough to say. I mean, one thing I know is if you work if you work on chess or with chess often, you will see time and time and again when you check things with engines. Okay, they are much stronger than human players. If you do that, you see how weak actually we are in chess. It's such a difficult game. You can make so many mistakes, even in games that you feel are reasonably well played. Yeah, you often play a game and think, oh, that was good, and then you ask the computer, and it basically tells you that you're a complete moron. There's nothing wrong about that. I mean, it's this kind of typical thing. Who wants to race against a sports car? So it's nothing to worry about that much. But everybody who thinks he's a great player, look at your games with a computer, and it shows that you don't understand anything. I mean, at the last weekend, I won a tournament, a small tournament in Germany near Lemgo. Lime is the place, the Lippe Cup, small Swiss event. And well, I won the tournament, and I still can clearly say that I made many mistakes. Yeah, in the final round game I made mistakes, and so on and so forth. And I also make a mistake of not playing quick enough. Let's speed up. Ooh. I totally did not look at the clock. Probably have to make a draw here, right? Can I somehow play for a win? No. It's a threefold. Oh my god, my rating. My rating. Okay, I mean, it's not that important, but I'm not doing well in this session here. So what is Epinikion? Yeah, I'm going Epinikion next. So here we have the Epinikion game. What do I do? Let's go d4. Yeah, a good game. Yeah, correct. Yeah, a good game here by Moby. He defended this bad position well. So what can I do here against Epinikion? That's a 5-minute game. Well, I totally forgot about the time in the Moby game. All of a sudden, like, oh my god, I have no time. So let's see. This line is my pet line against the Queen's Gambit, but I have not checked it recently. So let's see what Epinikion is doing. So let's see. This is nice. I think Black has not yet played c5, and it won't be that easy to do. I try to get a grip on that square. Oh, I have knight d6 here. Isn't that awkward? Maybe queen to b6 actually. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So Bayern is leading by Müller and Kimmich, okay, against Eindhoven. Yeah, Bayern didn't have such great matches last 2 or 3 weeks. But I always found it weird. Like they don't win like 2 games, and all of a sudden there's a big crisis coming up. Yeah. What a joke. Those kind of crises is what most teams would like to have all the time. Okay, Epinikion, what's going on? Maybe I should have played bishop to d6, yeah? If you look at this now. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, and this is not that brilliant. And why didn't I take b5 in the first place? Oh my god. No, I'm not playing well. Not playing well tonight. So what's going on? Maybe a4 here. I don't like this so much. Okay. Try to open this up quickly so that the pawns might get weak. Let's see what Epinikion is doing. He can maybe take on a1. Then cover it with rook c8. Okay, he's covering it with this, so come on. I'm insisting. That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look bad for me. So, queen to e4, really? I don't think I'm taking the queen. Just wonder where to go. I would like to play a knight d2 and kick the queen back. Queen c3, however, there's queen to knight to d5. Maybe just back. I can do this and play rook c1 actually. That will be difficult for him, I think. c3, bishop d3. Yeah, it should be better for me, I think. Knight b6, yeah. I was thinking rook a6, yeah, but I wonder, knight to d5 is annoying. Knight d5 is annoying. I wonder if I should just retreat. Yeah, let's retreat here. Now he can actually take, but okay, it's not a big deal. f6. Okay. So rook a6 now, or what's the deal? I was preparing that. I didn't want knight d5 to attack my bishop. Now knight d5 I can take on c4. Well, knight d5 are also taking e6 is probably questionable. Okay, so what to do here? My knight on f3 is not good. Knight e1 maybe, then f3, but okay, f3 I don't want to do. I'm unsure how to do it. The knight on f3 is definitely misplaced, but I'm not sure if this is a better square. Tough ending. I'm really unsure how I played this. Probably badly. Okay, I still have some pressure against the c-pawn. But I think Epinikion is doing a good job here. I still cannot take on c4. Knight a3, maybe if I take it, knight a3. And knight b4. And there's bishop b6 potentially. He's got bishop to b6 here also. Okay. I saw that really too late. Ah, shoot. Bishop b6, how annoying is that? A lot, really a lot. Okay, maybe pin him here. Okay. I was thinking that this should be good somehow, but maybe I'm wrong. He's got knight c5. Ah, I didn't see that move. I wanted to go bishop b3. Not good. I know, I have to speed up. I only have 20 seconds. It's check. It's a check. No. It's a check. Wow. Wow. I'm getting my butt kicked here. Really, really. Won by flagging. Whoa. It's still, oh my god, what a game. At least I'm flagged in a drawn position, not in totally lost position. Yeah, lucky you. Unlucky you. Yeah, whatever. That was a bad game. It was a bad game. From my part, at least. Yeah, I think you did very well, Epinikion. Very well defended. I mean, somehow I'm not doing good things with my good positions today. And that was also a good one. So, let's see, who do we have? Ich bin Schachspieler. Let's play Ich bin Schachspieler. Here we go. Let's go c4 again. So, we've got a slowish line here of the English opening. Now, I'm not stopping to play for today. I mean, it's obviously not a great day here, but yeah, it's what it is. It's sometimes a little bit difficult when you have a long day. When you have a long day after you. I lost the last game on time, really. I thought I was winning on time. Anyway, I don't matter. It doesn't matter. I really don't care about those time losses or wins, whatever. I want to play decently, and today is tough. It's tough. So okay, I like this position. I have a good control there. It feels like it looks like a good position. Yeah, ich bin Schachspieler. Where are you going? This is not easy now. Somewhat loose here, this black position. So if I take f6 and b5, that should net me some material, right? The knight is hanging on c6. Yeah, he has to move the knight away somewhere. Knight to a7 or to a5. Knight a5, there's b4. That doesn't help. Yeah, knight has only one square now, knight b7, and then I take a6 and the knight is trapped. This knight has no squares. Monster pawn, yeah, probably yes. Okay, so let's take this. Okay, so I still have to win this. I mean, the way I played in the earlier games, this is it's not a sure thing somehow. So I should use all the pieces. So the knight maybe coming to d5 is a good idea. Okay, so he doesn't mind. Let's go there. Yeah, we'll take f6 next. And no, I can take with check first and then take this. I like the bishop pair, especially if it's two extra bishops. Yeah, thanks for the game. Ich bin Schachspieler. I'm happy to have stopped the bleeding. I didn't really recognize that I was losing on time that game. Fukurokuyo, maybe Fukurokuyo I can play. I really have to go back to 2-6. This is bad. There's a bit of talk in the chat about Mato Jelic. He's getting commercial. What happened? Is he still doing his 5-minute videos and now he's doing commercials for them? That's tough. Okay, an English opening. I know a bit about that. e3. Now e3. Yeah, I like this kind of position. It's always, I think, a bit, it's slightly better for white position. So what's happening here? He's pinning me. So I'm doing this slowly. I have enough time to set this up properly. Many possibilities in those positions here. d4 would be nice, but he's pinning me, and g4 I'm not sure about. Maybe I can actually sacrifice on g4. I have some good waiting moves. Then I decide on for the further course of the game. Let's see. I would like to go d4, but currently he's on that, so not possible. Takes, knight takes. So I'm waiting a little bit and ask him about his setup. Not sure how black is playing this. Yeah, this is one way of doing it. Yeah, now g4 is, I think, possible. And now I cannot go d4, unfortunately. That would have been nice. I wonder if I should go e4. Maybe go e4. Knight e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop d3. Wow, that's a bad move. It looks really bad. Okay, so h5. Okay, let's push this away. And he probably has f5 coming up. I need to get the f pawn involved as well. f5, yeah. So if I can take it, or I can go f4 myself. Very tough. I think I go f4 myself. This bishop on a7 is quite annoying. But there are also some drawbacks to black's position. Especially the knight on e8 looks weird. So, okay. I can take that. Don't know if this nets me much. But okay, let's take it. And bring the knight over to g3. Okay. I didn't expect that. Isn't this is very strong? That's very strong for white, I think. Like f5 coming up now. Those pawns look very strong. And he has got this hanging here on d4. So I can take, can go f5. Okay, let me take. There's also the rook here. Rook b6 is a move. Looks very dangerous for him. Bishop f7, g6, bishop takes, queen h5, knight f6. That's tough to believe that this should work. Really shouldn't work. Maybe he still has to play it. I mean, what is he doing here with this bishop? I don't see a good move. He probably has to go bishop f7. And I'm not sure that I'm checkmating him. After g6, bishop takes, queen h5, knight f6. I can take f6, but I don't see a mate there. Well, here that's just f5. Okay, so I can take with the pawn and I can take with the rook. I think taking with the rook is simpler. I just have queen h5 and f6 and everything at once, so that should win. I think in the Sicilian e4, c5, there's some discussion about bishop d3 in the Sicilian. I think e4, c5, knight f3, d6, c3, and then bishop d3. This is kind of okay as an anti-Najdorf sort of opening. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it should be winning somehow. That I can take. So I just need to take now, right? Should be enough. Okay. Fukurokuyo resigned. Okay, thanks for the game, Fukurokuyo. I think I'm going for one more 3-minute game if there's one around. Let's see if there's a further 3-minute challenge. Guys, the first to challenge me to a 3-minute game, I'm going to accept. Premium members, of course. So any 3-minute challenge I'm going to take for the final game of this session. Nobody around for 3 minutes. Here, there's one. There's one. Now they're coming in. Okay, taking the first one. King. What's the name? King Kite or King Called. Let's see. That was the first challenge. King Kite 66. Okay, let's go, King Kite. So let's go e4, e5. Oh, my rating sucks. I really have to get back to something normal next week. So let's see. Yeah, this is a line here of the what is that called? The Danish Gambit, or oh, I'm winning a pawn now, right? I think you have to take on c6 first. Now I'm just a pawn up. Let's see. Okay, I can trade stuff now, and I'm trading if I'm a pawn up. Let's do this. Bishop a7 will get trapped, so I'm happy now. A pawn is a pawn, and also I have the better structure. That's nice. My pawn structure is extremely solid. Yeah, thanks Hans Gerhard. He says thanks for the show. Thanks for watching. Yeah, today that was some of the games were rather how not to play. But everybody's got their good and bad days, and today it wasn't a really good day. Sometimes you kind of know beforehand. I had a pretty rough day today. Nothing terribly bad happening, but just little things that didn't go well. And somehow you have this idea like, okay, this is not your day. Anyway, let's see that this game against King Kite will find a good end at least. We'll find a good end. That's probably completely wrong, yeah, language-wise. So, first of all, I'm not blundering anything here. Please not. G6. Keep everything covered. Always note, if you have everything covered, you cannot blunder it in one move. This has always helped me, this approach. Yeah, bye also to Moby, who's leaving. Yeah, here I think f3 should fall. Shouldn't it? Okay. Yeah, he's got bishop e5, but that's not something. It's not a mate, you know. Maybe this. No, that c7 hangs. I really managed to make it a little bit more difficult than it should be. f6 is rook f8. Okay. Hang on. There's still some vague self-made potential. I have to watch out here. I'm attacking the bishop now. Yeah, and I'm taking it. Okay, that looks like a win against King Kite. Thanks for playing King Kite 66. So at least I ended this with a win, but still I bled away like 100 rating points in that session. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I got some good questions out of the chat. So I'll be on next week, same day, Wednesday, the same time, I guess. And I hope to be in better shape. Yeah, very likely it will be the case. Yeah, you don't have your what happened today won't happen every Wednesday. Thanks again. Bye, guys.